Hey guys, Sal here, welcome back to some more FGO. As you can see, 2 days have gone by. I went and leveled up Fran and Nito. Now, we can get through the rest of these, then I can actually start, doing the actual event. Event Quest, Team Formation Helena's Summer Vacation Part 1. Summer. The beach. Swimsuits. The summer event season is here. I've been waiting for this moment. Last year's barbecue tournament may have ended in a draw, but this year will be different. A draw? I see you still refuse to face reality. I quite handily won that tournament. Oh, so you remember our match last year, you oddball. I don't know what else I should have expected from a man who showed up at the beach wearing a swimsuit. What a truly bizarre idea that was. What was in your head to make you wear such a tight suit? Was it all you could afford? Did it remind you of your boyhood? Regardless, it's sad to see one who's so lacking in fashion sense. It almost makes me wish I could share my all-weather suit with you. If anyone here has made foolish, bizarre choices in their manner of dress, it is you. Since you seem to have forgotten, let me refresh your memory. Our venue was a barbecue on the beach. We competed fiercely to prove which of us was the superior cook, even as the blazing sun cooked us in turn. Of course, I remember that much, you fool. I also remember how I missed my chance to try Japanese beef. But that's my only regret. Why, you ask? Why? Because in the end, you turned pale and had to have Miss Blavatsky nurse you back to health, all because you were a vegetarian. What a right fool you looked, though I will say you did look quite comfortable using her lap as a pillow. Some gentleman you are, haha! Do you ever shut that oversized mouth of yours? You over-litigious furball. That does nothing to change the fact that victory was mine on paper. What did you say? That does it. This year I will prove one irrefutable fact to you on the beach. I'm the king of the barbecue. Bring it on, you mangy plebeian. Oh jeez. They're fighting again. It's great to see them getting along so well. I can't say that it looks that way to me. But then you may be right. They may sound upset, but it's not as though they come out to blow. Take that. Stop that. What do you two think you're doing? Just because it's summer doesn't mean anything goes. How many times do I have to tell you to use your words, not your weapons? You two should be ashamed of yourselves. Quarreling like children. If that's how you'll behave, then you can take it outside. But don't take that to mean it's okay to fight as long as you do it outdoors, you hear? I'm sorry. Perhaps the summer heat has gotten to me. That's more like it. What a good boy you are. I'm sorry you had to see that. I think I'll go give myself some time to cool down. What a skilled mediator you are, Helena. The moment you glare at them, they turn to meek as little kittens. Kittens, huh? Is that some form of modern slang? I guess they are like a couple of cute kittens. I see you keep your cool even in summer, Helena. No wonder you're everyone's mom, big sister. I guess I do. I guess I'm just not mentally young enough to run around with all these youngsters anymore. Compared to most servants, I lived a very long life, so if anything, I feel like a granny. So you're a grandmotherly girl? So you're a girlish grandmother. I know. You wouldn't think it to look at me, but I really am an old lady. Uh-huh. Sure you are. I find that hard to believe. Yeah. Mentally young. You certainly do look young, though. Could it be that? You still retain all your memories from when you were alive. You got it. I remember everything from my life, including my old age, as if I had never died. So then your seventh form is the real Helena Blavatsky, from when you were at the end of your life. Sure is. But then how come you don't look your age? Good question, you see. Don't heroes always materialize in their prime? Isn't that the case for you too, Helena? Well, yes and no. Did I never tell you before that this is how I always looked? I put on my granny form whenever I went out in public, but in private I usually looked like this. You mean you use magecraft? Isn't that? Yep, and I'm pretty sure I was in my prime in my twilight years. I put a lot of energy into writing my book, though I was frustrated almost all the time about how I couldn't manage to complete it. Oops. Here I've been trying to be all vague about my mental age and I've come just out and said it. Well, I guess it's simplest to say that I'm a lot older than I look. I still find that hard to believe. Really? I see, thanks. I'll take that as a compliment. Good day, everyone. I just saw Mr. Edison and Mr. Tesla hanging their heads in shame out in the hallway. I presume that once again, Madame Blavatsky has succeeded in putting paid to one of their petty feuds. And I can see that from the topic turned to her seemingly unflappable calm. In turn, she went on to reveal quite on her own that she is much older in mind than she is in body. Furthermore... You really are amazing, Holmes. I can't believe you picked all that up from a cursory glance. Or, you know, he was listening outside the doorway, waiting for a proper way to enter. It's very kind of you, Miss Kirito, but I'm afraid I merely happened to overhear your conversation. Now, here is the real problem. There's a problem? There is indeed. After all, Cell, you said yourself. What she claims is difficult to credit, is it not? That while she may possess a calm and grown-up demeanor, seeing her as an old woman, even if only in mind, is something you cannot do. She does give off a Mother Cicely vibe, though. Nope, I can't. There you have it, Madame Blavatsky. She simply does not believe you. Why did you have to say that? Why? Is he trying to start a fight now? Oh God. I do believe you. It's just hard to see it. I swear. Mr. Holmes, there are some things one should never ever say. Oh, she's using her noble phantasm? Helena! My, it seems I've truly stepped in it this time. How terribly foolish of me. Ah, would you look at that? I have urgent business far from here that I must attend to post-haste, so I leave you two to deal with Madame Blavatsky. Good day. Why did you even come here in the first place? Thanks. No fair, Holmes. No fair. He just ran away. You don't believe me. You don't believe me. You don't trust me. You don't believe me. You don't trust me. You think I'm a fake, a phony, a fraud. Is that what you think of me? Is that how you see me? But please calm down, Helena. I don't know why Holmes was so strangely adamant about that. But Senpai never said she doesn't trust you. She has said that to express her surprise. I do believe you, I promise. I'm sorry, Helena. Helena? She can't hear you anymore. Indeed, don't believe me, don't trust me, fake, phony, fraud. Those words remind her of a painful past. They still cut very deep indeed. Especially when spoken by those for whom she feels great affection. Poor thing, she must be flashing back to how the Society for Psychical Research used to revile her when she was alive. As far as Miss Blavatsky is concerned, those words are nothing less than a curse. In Eastern terms, they are akin to poking a sleeping dragon. Essentially, whenever she feels something that reminds her of the SPR, she is immediately overwhelmed. Thank you both for explaining what's going on. So then Helena must have already suffered from those memories when Senpai mentioned that earlier. Indeed, and then Sherlock Holmes came and dealt the final blow. He is nothing if not skilled in the arts of psychological warfare. Thus, she suffered not one such blow, but two. Indeed, two is far greater than one.
Is it over?
No, not yet. Here it comes.
What?
She crying?
So that's how it is, huh? Fine. You won't call me a fraud. I'm a fraud. I'm a magician, a conjurer. You see, there's no such thing as Mahatma. Fine, I'm sure there isn't.
I didn't say anything about Mahatma.
It's not like anyone else in the whole world has any idea what I can see and hear. I think she's experiencing a complete nervous breakdown.
I was afraid that might happen. It's not often she's become so completely overwhelmed and breaks down, but it has happened before. She is a wonderful woman, full of pride and intelligence and abundance, but as with any feeling person, she can only take so much. That's what generally happens when she is pushed beyond her limits, and regretfully we haven't helped matters by depending on her so much. We certainly haven't. I feel terrible for my part in this. Wait, come to think of it, where did that dear stalker headless detective disappear too? If he hadn't stuck his pipe where it didn't belong, this would have never happened. Oh, you're right. This is entirely his fault. Where did Sigerson/Holmes get off to? I'll try searching for him with my radio waves. Damn. No luck. Cursed Holmes. He must have long since made himself scarce. Now I suppose we have no choice. You and I have seen this sad sight before. Given the circumstances, it falls to us to set matters right, much as we did once in life. I don't want to call cooperating with you in any prior capacity, you mangy plebeian, but for now I will humor you and your delusions. You do indeed have no choice but to join forces and speak to her. Indeed, Helena.
What is it?
You must not get carried away. You mustn't let yourself become isolated.
Isn't that?
Yes, that is what you once told us. There are indeed things in this world that cannot be reached or seen. It is true, not everyone can see them, nor can everyone reach them. You don't need to bear the brunt of every criticism slung your way in silence, but you don't have to respond with anger either. Isn't that right? Besides, it pains me deeply to see you so upset, my lady. Naturally, that goes for me as well. We want nothing more than for you to be happy.
That's true, I really am sorry if I upset you. I don't think you have anything to apologize for, Senpai. Yes, but we gotta make it apparent that I'm sorry either way. I don't want her to hate me.
Good, we're almost there. There's a bit more to do it. I know that. I've gone as far as conventional methods can take us. We need something else that can take her mind off of things.
How about a kiss from her master? I really would want to know what that would actually do to her. Would that make her have a mental shutdown on a completely whole different scale, or what?
Yes, you're right. What else could we, What's that poster there?
Oh boy, this is how we get into it. Let's see. Come have fun restoring a singularity.
Get ready to rev your summer engines in the Ishtar Cup.
A race, huh?
That's it, a race.
By the way, Miss Blavatsky, now it is summer. What would you say to taking part in a race? A race?
There's nothing like a good race. Once you feel the wind blowing through your hair, you can forget all your troubles, my lady.
Indeed, there is truly nothing like a good race. But once I agree with you wholeheartedly.
And why wouldn't you? For one thing, they also make great for movies.
Indeed, I'm especially partial to the Thunderdome Rally. It's the best.
Ha, your skin-tight suit cut off the circulation to your brain. Everyone knows the best kind of race is a cannonball-like one.
What was that? Please try and stay calm, you two. You were doing really well. Huh. Thanks for helping me snap out of it, guys. You too, Maj, Cell. I should know better than to fly off the handle like that at my age. I'm so embarrassed. Let's forget everything you saw here, okay?
Will do.
Thanks. Now, what's this about a race? A race, huh? Yeah, it might not hurt to do something like that for a change of pace. It might even be a good way to blow off some steam.
Excellent.
Agreed. Besides, summer only comes once a year. You have every right to enjoy yourself now and then. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll do it. And there's no time like the present. Mahatma, change. Mahatma, change.
Oh, damn, it's her archer outfit. I forgot that Helena becomes an archer.
What do you think? I try to change my class so I'd have a more 21st century summer look.
What? That Spencer doesn't look too 21st century to me. She actually changed classes. She's an archer now. I didn't know we could change classes so easily. Wait, hold on. This can't be right. Oh, pay no heed. That's just how it is with these sorts of events. Not that I would expect a mangy plebeian like you to know that, of course.
Now, let's see, It looks like you need a partner for this race. Oh man, now what am I going to do? I already Mahatma changed my class. But my Kamada wheel is only big enough for one. The mobile lab I use as a caster can carry more than one person at a time, but...
Huh. Not to worry, we're the ones that suggest this race to you in the first place. Naturally, you will have our full cooperation. Besides, there may be plenty of heroic spirits more powerful. There are none who could prepare a custom vehicle nearly so quickly as the two of us. There could be, for all you know. I'm not so sure about that. Right then, we have no time to waste. We shall build a supportive direct current Thunderdome at once. Not a bad name at all, at least for a mangy plebeian. But I am afraid we shall call it the supportive alternating current Thunderdome. Direct current. Alternating current.
What about supportive DC-AC Thunderdome?
Done.
Great. Okay then, let's go have ourselves a great race.
Will do. Oh man, why'd I wait 2 days? Oh yeah, I was trying to level up my 2 new girls. Okay. Now, a good fucking star is born. This is gonna make me sad. But what? This is really interesting though. Nobu Berserker and MHX are teaming up. Just keep Fawn Saber away from MHX so she doesn't have to go all saber killing happy. And we should be good, right? A good Rockstar is born! I'm going to be a Rockstar. What? Good Hanoji!
Hey, don't just throw up a title card like that. This isn't that kind of event. Wait, Nobu, has the endless heat finally driven you mad? Hey, wait a minute. How come it's so hot in here when it's only always snowing outside? Is this some kind of freak weather thingy? No, it's 'cause we're squatting in a room next to Caldea's boiler. So we can't really complain about how hot it is.
Oh, shut up! Summer's supposed to be hot! Again, I don't have Hijikata either, or Okita.
And yet here we are. Here you are, Vice Commander. Sun's cold because it's too hot. There aren't enough chilled pickles in the world to cool us down. You're the one to talk. You've taken off your jacket as well. No, this is just to show off the difference between a 5-star like me and welfare servants.
Wow.
Could curse you and your change of clothes. Do you have any idea what it's like for those of us who are stuck with the one outfit? Auntie, Cha-Cha wants a new outfit too.
Fear not, Cha-Cha. Your trouble is in this cursed heat. Well, I'll be resolved once I become a rock star.
There's no use. Nobu is too far gone. I have to do something about her and quickly. There it is, Tenka Fubu. Auntie's corner cutting one weapon strategy to unite all of Japan's using military force that only His Imperial Highness understands. This is what leads to Akechi's betrayal. Nobu, you need to rest. Oh, would you like some of Mr. Hijikata's chilled pickles?
Okita, how dare you steal my snack? Are you looking to commit seppuku?
Fools, the lot of you. Very well, then I will explain my plan in small words, so even you maroons can understand what I have in mind. Behold! Well, what's this? A delicious event where the winner might be given something like a holy grail that grant any wish they like. That's the kind of scam where you promise someone something and then never give it, right? Cha-Cha knows all about it. Cha-Cha saw holy grail wars and stuff in the animes.
Oh wow, what have you watched so far?
How do you know that? Things are never simple or straightforward when it comes to the holy grails. Even a child from a wadi learns that from anime. That is not what caught my eye. Here, the part about the race being broadcast live with commentary. Wow, a live broadcast? There'll be spectators dance and everything. Sure looks like it'll be a big event. This looks to be a lot of fun. Maybe Cha-Cha will go see it just cuz. Listen up. I'm going to win this race and then, when all eyes are upon me, I'm going to perform a commemorative concert on the spot. In other words, I'll put on an event by me and for me that none shall be able to avoid. The Demon King of the Sixth Heaven 2019 Summer Festival. That is my true ambition. And inevitably, I will also sell limited edition Rakuichi Rakuza CDs and limited edition swimsuit figurines and myself. Can I get one, since I didn't get you in the gacha? Thus, my popularity will skyrocket and my coffers will overflow. What's that? Rakuichi Rakuza actually means free markets and open guilds, and doesn't make any sense as a title for a CD. You're overthinking this. No, it's not that. I can imagine Okita figurines flying off the shelves easily enough, but who would want a stuffy old Nobu figurine? Man, you're full of yourself, aren't you? I mean, it's kind of true in a way, but I've spent over $100, and I didn't even get you in the game. I should have spent that $100 instead, combined, mind you, on getting a figure of you instead. At least then I'd have Okita. Wait, did you say swimsuit? Ha! Have you finally caught on, Princess of the Little Manslayers Club? Behold the figure of the Demon King, reborn for the 21st century. Return to the ashes from whence one came. I am Oda Nobunaga, the Summer Demon King of the Sixth Heaven. Where did this sleigh come from? Behold, my dazzlingly fashionable new figure. I had this outfit custom made by one of the world's top designers to capture my Demon King lines with a new casual flair perfect for summer. I have no idea how to use this weapon, but you gotta admit it is freaking cool. Did you just ascend, Auntie? I thought welfare service couldn't do that. That doesn't seem fair. Who asked for this anyway? Uncle Nobukatsu, His Imperial Highness. Wah! Will no longer be relegated to a mere welfare servant. I am none other than the 4-star swimsuit servant Summer Nobu, King Demon of the Sixth Heaven. Wait, why aren't I a 5-star swimsuit servant? Because apparently Nero Claudius Casta is an Artoria Pendragon altar rider are more important than you. Just saying. This can't be right. Nobu is supposed to be an unpopular servant given out for free as an event participation award. This shouldn't even be possible. Now I'm sure to steal the whole summer spotlight for myself. Once I win the race and perform my Atsumori concert, that attention will only double. It would have been tripled had you actually come home, Nobu. I spent how many Senquarts in tickets and you did not come home? I'm so pissed that I didn't get the little summer craft essence either. Damn it! Once I finish selling CDs, I'll start streaming on ChannelTube. From there, it's only a matter of time until Nobu Fever takes the music world by storm. Ha! I may even release a Nobuloid featuring my voice. I think I'll call it Dodane Nobu. What? But this was supposed to be the year where I win this swimsuit competition, and Okita Fever sweeps all over Kyoto. What thing? You're so shocked that you're getting delirious. Why don't you take some medicine and lay down for a while? On a different note, Auntie, I tried to have a swimsuit for Cha-Cha as well. Cha-Cha wants to wear one of those micro bikinis she's heard so much about. Isn't a micro bikini like really, really small? Oh boy. They're supposed to be amazing, right? Not happening. What? Well, why not? I used all your gold to make this outfit. You took her gold to make your own outfit? Oh man, that's just stingy. What? Also, all the Shinsengumi's money. Oh my god, you better run. Hijikata's about to kill you. What? Well, there's nothing in the rules that prohibits a non-Shinsengumi member from using it, right? Did you hear that, Mr. Hijikata? What's the penalty for embezzling Shinsengumi funds?
Seppuku!
I'll look Change's gold, Auntie. This will not please Sakichi either. Not one bit. I'll burn you good. Wait, I can explain. Once I become a world-famous Nova star after my concert, there might be another Guda Guda event. And that in time, we might even get a new Imperial City Holy Grail arc, huh? That won't happen, ever. No matter what. I mean, I think there's one more Guda Guda event, right? Maybe. No more talk. To pay you back for this and for stealing my chance to finally be a swimsuit servant this year.
Oh, my sweet, sweet Okita. How wrong you are. No swimsuit. I mean, who knows? Maybe in JP she could be a swimsuit servant. I mean, I haven't necessarily seen any news yet on what JP is getting this year. Who knows? Maybe you will. Probably not.
You shall feel the wrath of my embezzlement seppuku strike.
Whoa.
Danchin was planning to go on vacation to Otami with his Imperial Highness's money. This is for dashing that dream. Rose Dante Sun Castle. But this can't be happening.
Damn, they killed her.
Such a shame. All they had to do was pick Summer Okita and this could have been averted. Very well, Auntie. Judge will make sure your pudding doesn't go to waste. How come you're staring at that event flyer so intently, Mr. Hijikata?
It seems there will be many servants competing in swimsuits. Fascinating. Come, Okita. We'll have to spectate. There's no time to be sweating away by the boiler.
This is a whole other kind of fired up for him. Well, I thought it was done for back there. I even went through the vanishing animation and everything. At any rate, it's a pity those fools couldn't see the brilliance of my plan. And here I was going to let one of them at least be my driver since I don't have a riding skill. I'm still going to need a driver to enter the race though. Now what do? I can manage on a horse well enough, but I know nothing about cars. It's a shame Gordo isn't here. I imagine he would have been a decent driver. It seems that you could use my help, Demon King of the Sixth Heaven. Who said that? Who are you? Heh, an excellent question. Hello and good day. I am the one who will kill every win every space race in the galaxy. I'm the ultra-skilled racer you may know as Mysterious Headway. Oh, I remember you from a couple of months ago. Let's see, Mysterious Chosokabe Heroine X. Was it? Or was it Ryozoji Heroine X? The fifth wielder for retainers. Shut up. No, my Guda talk. I mean, what were they even thinking with that sloppy entrance? And then a quick, lame exit? You know what? I'm gonna say it, that whole scene felt artificial. I did like how happy Exalta looked when she had that okonomiyaki on the way home.
So did I.
Of course, I had another helping of Modonagi.
Okay, I can say this. Modoniaki.
Of course, I had another helping of Modoniaki myself, but that isn't why I'm here. I'm glad to see you enjoyed my event. Now, who the hell are you anyway? Are you another stray Autoria who wanders around sampling food or something? No, but that does sound like a great way to spend the summer. But this time, I'm an entirely different version of my usual self. Take a look at this, Demon King of the Sixth Heaven. What? A space driver's license and galactic certification that you possess an EX riding skill. Heh, I see you know your stuff, alright. I've had enough of the question mark name and silhouette crap, so I'm getting rid of them. There, that's better. Yes, it's me, a driver who will run over every safe. I mean, the ultra-skilled racer who can pilot any ship in the universe. Mysterious Racer X. You're hired! Hire me and you'll get to park any way you want in the universe. Receive discounts at the Universal Parking Cafeteria and... just like that? Not even an interview? Are you sure you don't want me to prove my skills to haggle over my pay, like in the Magnificent Sabers?
No, but I would have liked to go back in time, kill the steno that popped up as the golden servant that I got on your freaking banner, and then have you reappear as the actual servant I got, just like everyone else that I saw get the freaking servant of you. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I go through the song and dance every single time I see Image X. It's just still heartbreakingly true. I'll stop.
I've got my resume right here if you want to take a look. My first appearance was in the April. Nope, I can see the fire of great ambition burning in your eyes, and I can see that nothing will stop you from not fulfilling that ambition no matter what. Wow, you can tell I have noble ambitions. Indeed, you have the air of a true hero about you, one who would totally save Britain or something. You got all that with just one glance. I'm an excellent judge of character. Michi doesn't count. I can't believe I found someone who understands me. I can't refuse now. My inner auditorium, would reap. Okay, Demon King of the Sixth Heaven, it's a deal. I swear to use my space hero piloting technique, counting years of galactic travel to win this race. And that I will also mow down any sabers who happen to be on or in the general vicinity of the track. Huh? There's not too many sabers in this event. Huh? Sure there are. And the spectators stay.
You killed the spectators, huh?
I can see it now. The face of a saber enjoying a bite of ice cream without a care in the world. Little does she realize that this is a dangerous drag race. There's no telling what could happen. A vehicle may tragically veer into the stands and catastrophe may ensue. Such horrible accidents have been known to happen in the racing world. She's starting to sound more Demon King-ish than me. Oh well, it can't be helped.
Thus, Nobu, Demon King of the Sixth Heaven, begins her journey towards rock and roll fame. Her vehicle, the Galaxy-class illegally supercharged Demon King of the V6 Heaven. Her enemy, interference from a mysterious Shinsengumi woman shadowing their every move. Unfortunate incidents, bystanders, saber faces. What any of these had to do with rock stardom is anyone's guess, but what the hell, let's enjoy it. Tune in next week for... Huh, you get disqualified for attacking spectators. Oh, come on! Little did they know that the race would end in...
Stop that.
Oh, come on, I was having fun! I don't normally get to try to do a narrator voice. Okay, so Shahrazad and Nito? At least I think that's Shahrazad, right? Team formation, story of a persevering pharaoh, or Shahrazado, as Japanese apparently is said in translation.
What is this papyrus-like object? Servant to competition, he is Dark Cup. Resolve with singularity and have fun doing it. Speed is beauty and beauty is speed. Take home the glory of victory today. Oh my. What incredibly powerful words. This is my chance to demonstrate the power of pharaohs into the world. It seems I spoke too soon. All teams must have both a driver and an assistant. All my dreams shattered in a single sentence. And what do? My magic cannot drive. I guess I have no choice. Maybe a bit impudent of me, but I shall just have to get another great pharaoh to be the It may be impudent of me, but I shall just have to get another great pharaoh to be the driver. And let me help them as their assistant. I need not be front and center, so long as the pharaoh wins and demonstrates our greatness to the world. Alright, now that's decided.
Shahrazad.
This is awful. I was far too hasty. My first pick was Cleopatra, but after Lord Caesar declared, "This is a time for feasting, not war. I need only grace a dining establishment in my presence to secure its everlasting popularity. What juicier business could there be than that? I shall call it Emperor Gourmet. I shall look into expanding into other media as well." And left on a trip to sample all delicacies of the world, Cleopatra just left a note saying, "I'm going on a trip with my husband," and ran off after him. I don't know who she thinks she's fooling. She's obviously stalking. No, never mind.
But But wasn't Cleopatra's world just completely broken after she saw the fat Caesar? I swear her world just came crashing down around her after she saw him. She still wants Caesar after seeing him like that? Oh boy. Okay then. It also makes me sad that I didn't get her either. Hell, did I get Astino when I was trying for Cleopatra as well? I don't know. I remember MHX because that stings way more than Cleopatra.
Next, I paid a visit to Pharaoh Iskandar, who was of course nowhere to be found as usual. And finally, Pharaoh Ozymandias, the one I was really hoping would join me, said,
"Ridiculous. You would have me compete in an event for mere peasants. Summer isn't meant to be spent in Chamber of Stone with a bowl of fruit. Yet you wish to compete with other heroic spirits over something as trivial as speed. Have you mistaken yourself for a bird?" "Oh right, you are a bird. I suppose you cannot really help that. Pay that last part no heed. However, the very idea of spreading the Pharaoh's glory by winning a race is a losing proposition. A true Pharaoh need not spread his glory, for the world already basks in the light of our splendor. None could question that we tower over the common masses. What point is there in proving the obvious in something so foolish as a race?"
"Oh, yes, you're absolutely right, Pharaoh Ozymandias. I'm terribly sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll forgo the race, so please forget when we ever spoke of this."
"No, you will compete, and of course you will win."
"Huh? But didn't you say there was nothing for us to gain?"
"Wrong, you fool. There's nothing for me to gain. It is, however, my long-held belief that you lack the force of presence to drive your opponents into proper submission at your feet. This presents a perfect opportunity to remedy that particular shortcoming. Thus, Queen of the Heavens, you will enter this Ishtar Cup. There you shall use your beauty and nobility to easily defeat your common heroic spirit opponents. That is an order from the God King. And should you lose, I trust you understand what awaits you, Pharaoh Nitocris. I am magnanimous when it comes to heroes, but I have no mercy for cowards. Do not disappoint me."
Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. This is terrible. Not only did I get scolded out of being a proper pharaoh, I couldn't even tell him that I wouldn't let him down after he placed such great trust in me. I'm so ashamed. I'm a terrible pharaoh. Wish I could crawl into a hole and disappear. Alright, let's just calm down. All that's changed is that I cannot back out now. Besides, it's exactly because I'm lacking that I can't pass it up this opportunity. What's more, Pharaoh Ozymandias called me Pharaoh Nitocris. I can't let him down now, in order to spread our glory even further throughout the world. I will just have to work harder to become a proper pharaoh myself. That is my task. That said, I'm still not sure what I'm going to do. As the registration deadline is drawing near, I suppose my only option at this point is to be the driver myself, find someone else to be my assistant. At the very least, he will need to be a servant who is appropriately in awe of us pharaohs. There must be someone like that around here.
Shahrazad.
No, nobody here either. I'm running out of time. Is there anyone here who can help me? Anyone at all?
There she is. The woman who did not come home on a rainbow. I'm still very curious as to why the game likes to screw with me. I summoned on her banner. I got Penth. I got Woo. I got a rainbow, and it wasn't you. 'Tis Jack the Ripper instead. I mean, again, I love Jack the Ripper. NP2 is great, but a rainbow just stings a lot. That could have got you.
At last, you there, the woman with familiar-looking color scheme. Yes. Let me ask you this, do you believe in pharaohs? Do you hold them in high regard? Yes, I suppose. They are kings after all. Excellent, you pass. Prepare yourself, gather your things. You shall have the honor of joining me in a race. This is a great privilege, and you are blessed with the chance to assist me in showing the world the true splendor and grandeur of the pharaohs. What? No, thank you. Just the thought of racing terrifies me. I'm sure I would end up dying.
Oh, geez, she's back to that.
What? Is that all? I really don't want to die, so if you'll excuse me. Well, wait! You're the only one I can ask, and deadline to register is almost here. I'm very sorry, but I really must refuse. Alright, I won't ask you to do it without recompense. You said you don't want to die, right? If we win, I will use my own techniques and ties to the underworld to create a special talisman for you. If death comes for you, it will shatter in your place. While it can only be used so many times, it should still help you to escape death. I see. Is that true? I swear on the gods in the underworld, the gods in the heavens, and in the name of all the pharaohs. That said, creating such an object is the combination of every bit of magecraft I know, so it cannot be done easily or lightly. But this pamphlet says that the winners of this race will receive a holy grail from the goddess Ishtar. With that sort of power, I should be able to make it. All I want is for a pharaoh to win this race. I have no interest in the prize. A talisman that would let me avoid death. That sounds nice. That sounds really nice. Doesn't it, though? Now, give me your fingertip for a moment. Press it onto the entry form. There we go. With a talisman like that, I might have to look up and down the street 10 times before I cross. I might have to cut my steaks into tiny little pieces to ensure I don't know. Jeez. Choke. I might even be able to stop going into the kitchen at every restaurant I dine at and testing my steak with my personal thermometer. Ensure it has been cooked well enough to kill off all the bacteria. Huh. Here, the application form is now complete. Now that the biggest obstacle is out of the way, it's only a matter of time until we win this race and the glory of the pharaohs shines brighter than ever. I mean, it already shines pretty bright thanks to all the great pharaohs, but this way, it'll be as bright as Ra himself. Maybe then I'll finally be a pharaoh I can be proud of, even just a little. Anyway, this is going to be a long journey, so make sure you're ready for anything. There's probably no cooling off period for a contract made with the pharaoh, is there? Not to mention, it looks as though this race is meant to repair singularity. In other words, it will help Master. In which case, I suppose it's the least I can do to try to make amends. I'd better make absolutely sure that there are enough safety measures in our vehicle. Oh yeah, you better. Okay, that's all of the beginning story. Can I please get to the event itself? And spend my AP. Ooh, login too. Let's get another Fool's Chain. Let's get another Saint Quartz. And it's been 44 minutes and I still have yet to do a single little bit of... Are you serious? Did it skip? Alright, we're back to the safety measures. We still haven't seen Nito turn into her assassin though. What? I didn't get to see Nito turn to an assassin, but I saw everyone else turn to the extra class. That sucks. But finally the opening ceremony is here. Then I finally also get Ishtar Rider. Okay, seeing you right here, this one, right here, stings. Okay. I like how you can just choose basically everyone. Now, we need to bring you... So whatever Artorial Rider right here drops is what I need. Oh wait, no, they're dropping it. They're dropping the exact same stuff on everyone. Let's do this thing. That's what I've been waiting to see this whole entire time. We're finally in the singularity. Ooh! This is really exciting. This place is packed. It really is, isn't it, Senpai? Wasn't expecting this to be such a huge event. It's almost like a carnival. A lot of servants turned out to watch in the spectator stands too. I saw them at that jumble-sized screen not too long ago. One of Ishtar paid for that as well. This must have all been very expensive. It's not just the facilities either. Ishtar has also hired a number of servants to staff the event. That has to be pretty significant to expense too. It does seem very generous of her.
Sheesh, I can't believe she didn't make arrangements for even a single food stand. Well, looks like Emmy is a cooking person again. A race isn't just for the racers, it's also for all the people who come out to watch. Just look at this food cart I set up. I've got kebabs, hot dogs, fried noodles, snow cones. Oh damn it, you're starting to make me hungry. And a super hot steaks griddle I projected especially for today. It's also perfect. I almost scared myself.
Hey mister, one cotton candy please.
Hey Jack!
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy, right. I guess that is a popular summer treat, isn't it? I should have realized it sooner. Let's see, a cotton candy machine. I think that should do it. Coming right up, girls. How does extra caramel sound? Ibaraki!
That looks like a cloud. Can you really eat it?
Of course you can, though it's actually just melted sugar spun into a cotton-like treat. You can have as much as you'd like as long as you've got QP to pay for it. There's no such thing as a free lunch after all.
Don't you mock me. Of course I have QP. In fact, I shall even pay for those two as well. Now give it to me, all of it.
I think I shall take a picture of that too. A fine shot, if I do say so myself. The subject is perfect and the composition flawless. It seems the job of a record keeper suits me.
It's the best. I don't know why races are always treated as summer events, but as far as those things go, this one is awesome.
Also, another reason why I have Elizabeth Bathory Brave is because her Brave outfit is essentially a bikini. Take off the shoulder pads, the gauntlets, the shield, and she's basically got her own little bikini.
After whatever happened during spring break, with me not showing up at all until the fall, and countless new girls popping up left and right, things were looking pretty dicey for me for a while. But then I got offered this sweet modeling gig. All you have to do is stand around in this bikini.
Well, there we go.
That's the great. I always wanted to try being a booth babe. Go on, Mr. Cameraman, snap away. I stayed up all night working on this pose. This summer supermodel makes her debut.
What a sad picture she paints. But she herself is so happy, I cannot bring myself to tell her. I must at least capture the dark side of this event as well, as my duty as official record keeper. She truly does make for a poor subject. I wonder where I could find Lady Tsukasa.
Huh? What's with the pity eyes? I've got a great body, I'll have you know.
A lot of people would agree.
Look, Senpai, it's the racers. Would you like to say hello to them?
Good idea, I think I will. Oh god. Oh god. I just remembered now. Ishtar literally had both Nero and Artori Alter. She told both of them that I will only be cheering for them. Albeit I had Ishtar say that, but I dug myself a hole. I need to get out of this hole quick.
Oh, if it isn't so. And we come to cheer me on. How very kind of you. But then, I suppose it's only inevitable that you would, as inevitable as all roads leading to Rome. After all, were it not for you. What are you prattling on about? Have the roses finally got into your head as well? Sal is here to cheer me on, after all. No, it's a summer maid. I suppose I should not say anything that might lead to another to be jealous. How unusual to know the victor before the contest even begins. It does make for a decided lack of excitement, but it is certainly not a bad feeling. If only I could know how to lower the chat box so I could see the full image. I don't know why you're both acting so strangely, but I guess it would be strange if you weren't. Still, there's one thing I don't understand. Okay, now hold on. Before I do that, though, I chose Nero and Tori, right, first. So had I chose someone else first, would I have been talking to them instead? Why are you both wearing swimsuits?
Why are you even questioning that? This is fantastic!
You mean you didn't know? The rulebook mandates that all drivers wear swimsuits. Indeed, it does. I believe Senpai is wondering why you are both wearing swimsuits. Oh, that's simple. Because we are both driving. And as an assistant is required to be on the team, we are both assisting as well. Thus, we are both driver and assistant. It was not against the rules to hold concurrent roles that you see. Indeed, there's nothing underhanded about it. Of course, while I should be rights be the only driver, this wicked duck maid here refuses to give up the wheel. Never mind that I am an expert cheerleader who won the race in Olympia, while I'm practically a rider. And that nonsense again. Even after changing into a swimsuit and altering his spirit origin, he still ended up a caster. I, on the other hand, actually am a rider now, one with an exceptional riding skill no less. There is no question that the only appropriate driver is me, but Drama Queen here would not permit it. We were unable to reach an agreement even after discussing the matter all night, and with no time left before the race was set to begin, we reluctantly agreed to share the role of driver. How come you both want to be drivers so badly?
It's because a certain chaos-driven goddess decided to tell both of them, while pretending to be you, said, and I quote, "I will only be cheering for you, and you alone." And why would you only be cheering for the driver? Come on. Like, seriously. Oh, Ishtar, why?
You even need to ask? I would think of you of all people would understand. Because the driver gets the glory.
That too. That too. It still has something to do with Ishtar and why. Hey, Fran! The Fran Show!
Master, thank you.
Wait, what? There may no longer be a need for me to interpret for her, but just in case, she is saying she's happy you came to cheer for her.
That's right, and just remember that you're able to talk a little more as the Saber Fran. And with Bamage as your assistant, communication should be simple. Well, we'll be fine.
Of course, I can't have the daughter of an old friend taking part in a dangerous race on her own. Indeed, there's nothing to worry about. In addition to the great bulk of the King of Steam, I have joined the team to assure our victory. As such, young Fran can race in safety knowing two capable grown-ups are looking after her.
Oh, right. I forgot you were here too, Professor.
Ha! I assure you there is nothing to fear. Right now, I am nothing more than a 50-ish adoptive father whose heart has been stolen by the innocent plea of a pure-hearted young girl. If you still have concerns, I invite you to change my entry name to Mysterious Papa. Oh my god, no. I totally smell a crime afoot. I'll put you down as shady-looking old man. Please don't.
Fran and Babbage partnering up makes a lot of sense. But somehow I feel like their choice of additional members adds a lot of shadiness to their team. I can handle a little shadiness.
Indeed. Our team may have been assembled rather hastily, but his knowledge, notoriety, and shadiness are genuine. I have every confidence that we will win. Furthermore, he has agreed to assume nearly all responsibility if something occurs during the race. And since anything bad that may happen would almost certainly fall on his shoulders anyway, we feel everything should be fine.
Oh, Master, I see you've come to cheer me on. Thank you very much. I confess to being somewhat embarrassed knowing that I will be seen competing in a race, as that is more something King Toki would do. But knowing you are cheering for me is a tremendous motivation. I swear I shall not disappoint you. Other servants may have abandoned dignity and decency simply because it is summer. But as a shadow prefect, I shall see that all such flagrancy is duly punished. My sword that kept all of Kyoto safe is still completely untarnished. I really don't have the slightest idea what you're talking about, But it does sound like you have a different goal than the other races, Raiko. That she does. Personally, I still want to take the first place, but who knows how it'll turn out. Well, aside from Nabuta, of course, anyway, it still looks like fun, so I decided to race with her. It's been a long time since I got to go on a journey, so I can't wait. Oh, who knows? I might even find a new disciple or sutra along the way. As you say, go west, young monk. Wait, come to think of it, which direction are we supposed to go in? A circle? Oh, hello, what's up? Wait, let me guess, you're here to find out what mystical wisdom powers our car, right? Sorry, but I'm not telling. I trust you, but there's still a non-zero chance that information could make its way to other teams if I did. This race may be all fun and games, but it's more fun if we all do our best to win, right?
You seem more fired up than usual. Even she needs a chance to let off some steam now and again. I trust you can understand that. Still, I don't know. Isn't this race kind of dangerous?
I'll be fine. I know I'll be competing with powerful kings and former berserkers. But brawn doesn't win a race, it's all about brain. Don't believe me? Well, you should, because I'm going to show you what we old people can do with all our years of wisdom.
As you can see, she's still a bit upset about that little incident from the other day. Part of that fault on your shoulders, Master.
It's not my fault, it's freaking Sherlock's fault!
Damn you, Sherlock Holmes!
I'm sorry?
That said, we're the ones who encouraged her to compete. Though I hesitate to use this word given its connotation with Holmes, one might say you and we are accomplices in that regard. If you feel that we're all responsible for what happened, you can make up for it by cheering with all your might for the superb direct current support vehicle to win. Hold it. What did you say about the alternating current support vehicle I've worked so hard on?
I thought it was the AC/DC AC/DC current vehicle.
I can see where this is going. Anyway, we don't have a lot of time, Senpai. Let's go visit the other teams while we still can. It's me, haha. Let me guess. You came in to tell me that the 3 ceremonial dishes I always have before setting out on a new campaign are all ready, correct? That's the kind of dedication I like from my master. Still, while I imagine chestnuts and abalone remain a rare enough treat in this day and age, isn't kombu absurdly common now? Perhaps you should forgo the kombu and try something more modern, maybe truffles. After all, given that I handily won a totally real and not imaginary popularity poll, getting a swimsuit is cause for an all-out celebration. Huh? Caldea's noble resources already ran out during the Gruda Gruda event this year. You're kidding me. Well then, it's ultimate reason I must win. First I shall take the prize money, then I shall perform a live concert that'll burn down the house. Oh yeah, I see. A live concert, huh? What's this about lives? 'Cause of course, I've been sensing the birth of too many new wicked lives myself. Both the new scantily clad Artoria face and her partner, the Emperor who thinks she can escape my sword by turning into a caster. There could be no evil so perfidious as their team in this or any race. They may be a rider and a caster now, but they're still sabers at heart, and so I will cut them down. No, I must cut them down. On top of that, I sense the birth of a whole new saber. I want to make sure we see someone knocked out of this race as soon as the starting gun goes off.
Yes, there was a birth of a new saber, but I'll keep that a secret.
Of course, it also looks like I'll get to eat all sorts of yummy things if I win, so I'll be doing my best to win the race as well. Indeed, I have high hopes for you, seeing as how I am trusting you to handle all driving-related matters. After all, I'm a general from the Sengoku period. The only mount I know how to steer is my horse, Oniashige. And apparently this racehorse's quota had already been filled. Oh well, it can't be helped.
Okay, so... Alright, I understand now why we didn't get to see her transform. Because in the beginning, she is in her Medjed form.
And then after a while, she blossoms out of there and shows everyone that it's Nito. Even though we all honestly know it's Nito. I mean, come on, the ears, the whole Medjed shtick.
So, you wish to be granted an audience with the Pharaoh before she sets out on her journey? Good. Such is only proper for one sworn to a contract with her.
Who the heck are you? Wait, did a Medjed just talk?
You don't have to make that big a deal out of it. It's just me.
Okay, never mind. After I said the Medjed, she ended up talking. Well, pulling it up. Again, a damn fine and good-looking outfit, Nito.
Oh, so what you under there, Nito? But why were you under there?
I'd say she's embarrassed about her outfit.
Well, earlier, while I was getting changed into my swimsuit, I got thinking about how inadvertently rude I was to Pharaoh Ozymandias, and how far I still have to go as a Pharaoh myself. And then I really wanted to just have my face, and one thing led to another, and I became an assassin.
Jeez.
I mean, never mind all that. Surely you see how Medjed must be a fast racer thanks to his sleek form, right? Yes, that is what you need to know. And at any rate, I gracefully accept your presence as an audience. I presume you have prepared a tribute.
Does wishing you good luck count? Sorry, I forgot.
Yes, it does. Gold and jewels would be unnecessary, burdens on this journey anyway. I am glad you understand what is truly valuable. I gratefully accept your tribute, my ally. I must say, it's a little surprising to see you assisting Nito. I am just as surprised as you are. I can hardly believe I was so taken with the idea of a charm to protect me from death that I entered a race which is almost certain to result in death. All I can do now is hope that victory will allow me to be free of death forevermore. It does seem kind of ironic that being so scared of death led you to skirting it.
Just make sure you don't get hurt, okay? Stay safe out there. Hey, I got her to blush.
I'm told that participating in this race, we will be helping to dispel a singularity. If I imagine that I am offering this service to a compassionate king, perhaps that will serve as its own reason for my participation. Indeed, I hope that by doing so, I can be of some service to you as well.
You will, maybe.
It's all the teams. To be honest, I have no idea which one will end up winning. All I can say for certain is that it looks like it's going to be a very intense race.
Well, I mean, come on, the one that's going to win is the one I dump all of my resources into, which will be Nero Claudius and Artoria Pendragon Alter Rider.
Oh, Senpai, look, isn't that... Okay, everyone's here, right? Great.
Wearing a swimsuit too, and you're still floating.
Well, of course I'm going to wear a swimsuit. I can't toast a race in my stuffy regular clothes, can I? Besides, I always wanted to try wearing a modern-day swimsuit. Since I was changing my outfits anyway, thought I'd take the opportunity to get all sorts of other new things too.
Her usual outfit's basically a swimsuit anyway. Yeah.
What's that now? Word of advice, be careful what you think about a goddess. In fact, this works out well, since I was already taking my new form out for a test drive. I think now's as good a time as any for a little warm-up. You two are going to have your work cut out for you in this event anyway, so I may as well give you a little taste of what's in store. Hey, here I come, Cell. Time to see what this new form can do. Well, surprising no one. She's not going to take no for an answer. Please try to not get hurt, Master.
As you can tell, I am so used to her calling me Senpai that I literally was about to say Senpai till she ended up saying Master, then I had to hurry up and switch. Ooh, okay, so she can buff all the allies, and she gives a quick buff to everyone. Oh my god, she'd be perfect for, Jack, Melt, maybe? I'm only saying that again because of the quick buff increase. This is only for yourself and increase your noble phantasm. So yeah. Take out this Ryder. She actually mops up the competition. And then she fires her gun to finish off. I love this already. Okay. Bop, bop, and bop. I should have did the buster increase for it. Fun, but it's fine. Woo! Ishtar! Of course you'd have evasion. Why wouldn't you? This skill cooldown by 1, increases critical star drop rate, and decrease HP to melee for one ally. Huh. Well. Do it that way. And there goes her evasion. Goodbye, Ishtar. Nicely done, you three. And of course we got a Silver Rider. Oh. Yes! Heavy metal! Ooh! Wait, so we're gonna be racing through lava, water, what the holy hell are these? And why do they look similar to a certain plot device? Ooh! So is this the end right here, the finish line? With that bridge? So we're starting there, going probably through here, through there, down, crossed, and right here at the end? Seems straightforward. Oh, I don't get to spend any EP again, dang it.
Okay, that'd about do it. Can I ask you a question? What is it? Well, I couldn't help but wonder what that thing up by your feet is. Good question. Come to think of it, what is this thing anyway?
It sounds as a weird pseudo weapon, you mean?
Hey, I didn't ask for it to follow me around, but since it is, and it seems to really like me, I may as well train it to help me out a little, right? Besides, having good racing is a mascot, and at least it's better than kicking it to the curb, right? Foe? Foe is giving it the same wild look he gave the boy piglets on that desert island. So hey, another note, I almost forgot something important. All racers, gather round. What is this about? Okay, everyone, all eyes are on these tools.
That's a lot.
These ritual tools are the key to erasing singularity and indicating that you're a legit participant of the Ishtar Cup. They've been designed to integrate into your vehicles, so make sure you each install them. Any vehicle that tries to compete without one of these will be automatically disqualified, so make sure to not forget them. Got it? Whatever you do, do not lose or remove it during the race. That's very important. Mine somewhat resembles a crown. I like it. I suppose this is like that Easy Pass device that King Toki has on his bike. I'm not totally familiar with these things, but as it seems our steeds require them, we shall use them. A new part now. I wish you'd told us about this sooner.
It affects the balance of the entire craft, of course. I can commentate quite easily, genius that I am.
Cell, don't give me that look. This concerns you too. You two will be helping me run things. Come here. I'll tell you what your responsibilities are.
Besides checking up with the goddess?
You have it. Here we have the service and maintenance area along with the starting line. We'll have a few pit stops like this along the course. I want you to restock supplies as needed, handle any problems that arise, and really just do whatever I tell you. Basically, you'll be like the PAs for my new hit series. I have no idea what that means, but I was told that's what you'd be.
I see. Dare I ask who told you that?
That would be me, of course. Ciao, Cell. Ciao, Mosh. Da Vinci. I can see that you have a question for me. You're wondering why I allowed this whole thing.
Okay, so she did allow and she wasn't just lying.
Admittedly, this is all pretty strange, but I figured I could let Easter handle this how she wanted. I mean, Caldea's budget is already stretched thin as it is, you know. The Major Association cut off all financial aid until the inspectors got here. So right now, all we've got in our UN budget remains of our nest egg keeping us afloat. So when Miss Goddess there agreed to fund all of this herself, I decided it was worth the risks. Hey, of course there's gonna be risks. We're racing a singularity here, remember? Yes, I'm well aware. Anyway, there you have it, Mosh. I know it's not ideal, but I trust you'll be able to handle it. I guess I can see how you weren't able to stop this, but... Oh, don't worry. I'll keep backing you up from here like usual until my turn rolls around. While its format is pretty unorthodox, Easter was kind enough to provide a control system with the Magecraft Source of Sorts, so we're all covered.
She's really pulling out all the stops, huh?
Of course, we goddesses are especially generous in summer, okay? You'd better be grateful.
We are, anyway. Don't mind me. You two just focus on enjoying this year's summer festival.
Okay, and it looks like Senpai and I are relegated to working behind the scenes this time. But I certainly don't want to rain on the race after coming this far, so I'll do my best. By the way, Easter, what are you going to do once the race begins?
If you're the production assistant, wouldn't that make a director, producer, or something?
Don't be silly. Our plan's held race and I'm the one supervising it. I got tons of work to do. In addition to telling you what to do, I also have to provide a running commentary, color commentary, and serve as the referee. Commentary, huh? Really are taking this seriously? Well, of course I am. I've got to keep the spectators engaged after all. Oh, and at some point, I need you two to help me with a different kind of job.
What sort of job?
Remember how I told you that the Singularity has a ruler and subordinates? As long as we can finish the race, we shouldn't have to worry about them. But since it's going to last for so long, it's probably too much to hope that they'll just leave us alone for the whole thing. So if they do try to interfere, I might have to go and stop them. And since we're going to have to try to keep them from messing with the race too much, naturally, I'll need you to come along as a master for that sort of thing, so stay sharp, Kay. So that's true. We shouldn't forget that there are still enemies about. I'm sorry I'm still unable to assist with combat myself. But I'm relieved to know that you'll be out there with us, Eastar. I guess I was right when I predicted you'd be helping us without asking for compensation after all.
I'll try my best as always. I'll try even harder than usual this time.
That's what I like to hear. I knew I saw potential in you. Anyway, on that note, I'll let you give the combat orders during the race. And to reward you for your service, I'll even form an official contract with you once the race is over. Thanks again for helping out, Cell. Just make sure you're not so enthralled by my swimsuit form that you forget all about the race.
I don't think that would happen.
Now that the race is finally about to begin, I'd better get ready to wave the starting flag. There's not a job that stands out more, so I can't just leave all that glory and publicity to someone else. That means I won't be able to press the button for the starting lights. Okay, you can do that part. It's not as important as the flag, but it's still a big job, so you better be ready for some divine punishment if you screw it up. Do you even need to wave the flag if you've already got the lights? It's all about presentation, duh. Doesn't matter what I'm doing, so long as it gets the crowd fired up. So I'm starting this race Eastar style. Got a problem with that? Not at all, my goddess. Okay, so let's start by heading to the commentator seats. First, I'll go over the rules of the race with the spectators and introduce all the teams. Then I'll tell everyone to get ready and head to the starting line. Once I give you the signal, go ahead and press the button and start the race whenever you're ready.
I hope I don't mess this up. Got it.
Good luck, Senpai. Don't worry, I know you can do it.
Thank you, Mosh.
At last, the moment you've all been waiting for is almost here. The H-Star Cup Singularity Cannonball Run is just about to begin. Thank you for that thunderous round of applause. This phrase and commentary are brought to you by Chaldea's richest and most beautiful goddess, the incarnation of love and war herself, Ishtar. As I'm sure you've all heard plenty, Ishtar's the only goddess Chaldea needs, so don't you worry, you'll be seeing plenty of yours truly during this event. Oh, I can feel the glares of those other inferior goddess servants who are also upset that they won't be getting their turn in the spotlight. And to that I say, sucks to be you losers. I'm not even sure what to say anymore.
She just doesn't give a damn, does she? I think she is over warming up the crowd.
Now then, let's go with the rules of this race. The starting line is, of course, right here, and the finish line is on the other side of the Singularity. You'll recognize it because it's sporting the beautiful brand new Ishtar Temple. Check it out on the live feed.
Dang.
I had no idea she had something so extravagantly built at the finish line too. What an incredibly wasteful expenditure for a one-time event. Incidentally, this live feed is brought to us by a drone made in the famed workshop of none other than the Ishtar Cup board member and special advisor Leonardo da Vinci. Thanks to this, you'll all be able to see how each team is doing at every leg of the race. As everyone knows, it's a mark of a great goddess to give credit where credit is due. So let's have a big round of applause for this for Da Vinci. They've been a big help. Now then, there are 4 checkpoints between the starting line here and the finish line. Whenever a team reaches one of these checkpoints, they'll be required to stop and wait for every other team to reach the same checkpoint. Naturally, each team's time will be closely monitored all the while.
Okay, so I figured it was just like one long whole race and they just keep on going till they finish. Nope. It's about time.
Once every team has reached that checkpoint...
I did read the last part, right?
The race will resume with all vehicles leaving from that checkpoint starting point line at the same time, and continuing to race until the next checkpoint. Since it's a long way to the finish, the idea is to break up the race into 5 smaller courses. However, at the last checkpoint before the goal, instead of all vehicles leaving at once, the time difference between each team will be tallied up, and they will have to wait until the corresponding amount of time has passed before they can go. This is so we don't have vehicles getting too far apart from one another. That'd be really boring. Gotta mix things up to keep them interesting, you know. That makes a surprising amount of sense. She's thought this through a lot more than I expected. Oh, and also, there's a lot of distance even between checkpoints, so racers will probably want to rest up at the various pit stops you'll find along the way. Even though each team's got an assistant providing their vehicle with magical energy, this will definitely be one exhausting race. Now, of course, I expect you all to really compete to be the fastest, but I also want you all to see the race through to the end, not dropping out to my watch. I think that's Ishtar's way of showing concern for all the racers. I guess she hasn't entirely forgotten her kind-hearted goddess side after all. That's a relief.
If only she could remember that side more often.
Okay, that about takes care of the rules. I'll be getting this race started real soon. I think it's time we met all the lovable daredevils who volunteered to risk their lives in what's sure to be a brutal race. Our first team is a tyrannical shooting star, and one of the top contenders for the cup. Just the fact that they named their vehicle Red Venus, even though I'm the organizer, should tell you everything you need to know about how gutsy these two are. In the driver/assistant seat, Nero Claudius. I, Nero Claudius, am nothing less than the greatest charioteer in all of Rome. I may not have her sword, but my victory is promised just the same. Show me your cheers and adulation. And in the other driver's seat/assistant seat, Artoria Alter. I know no one by that name. I am but a summer maid, as I believe I indicated on my entry form. That's right, it's an unprecedented double driver, double assistant team. At first I was a little flustered I didn't catch this loophole about teammates pulling a double duty. But they both wearing swimsuits and it ought to be fun to watch. So I figured what the hell. Besides, it doesn't look like either of them has any other friends to ask.
Wow.
Next we have Electric Steam featuring Papa.
Oh god.
Hey, can you do something about how shady you're coming off?
Hello there. I'm Professor M, the assistant for this team. I promise you can trust me.
Gonna take that as a no. That guy's super shady. Well, never mind him. Let's just move on to the driver. She's not normally much of a talker, but it looks like she'll be making up for lost time this summer. I like your spirit, Fawn. I'm new to being a saber, but I'll do my best.
Oh god. Oh god. MHX, stay back.
Next, we have another assistant, or whatever he is, Charles Babbage.
Here I shall reveal my body's new functionality, the result of countless painstaking calculations. A transformation. Whoa. Input complete. Steam pressure rising. Behold, the King of Steam's new cross-country form. Babbage locomotive form.
There it is.
Yep, transformations are still awesome. This is nice. I can sense everyone's mistrust of me. It greatly reduces Babbage's locomotive form draws their attention. An exemplary instance of teamwork.
Well, like the mistrust is getting spread around your whole team. So make sure your evil scheming doesn't make too much trouble for us running the show, okay?
Probably not the best idea to say stuff like that. You know, he might think you're serious.
That's okay, a little chaos in the mix should help keep things interesting. Okay, let's keep things moving with, well, talk about straightforward. Giving it up for the prefect of public decency and Monk Samsung. Their drivers, Minamoto no Daiko. I've received a tip from a passing motorcyclist warning me that, quote, Raiko's a dangerous shadow prefect now, so be careful. I wonder what that's all about. Listen, everyone. You must not let summer go to your heads. I'll not permit anyone to engage in behavior or wear clothing that flouts public decency. Should anyone attempt to do so, they should be prepared to suffer the consequences. A swift execution. I'm just tagging along for this reform program ride. In that sense, I guess I'm kind of like Wukong. I'm picking up plenty of Buddha power in this place, so I'm feeling good about my chances. Incidentally, I've decided to outfit to qualify as Peru style. As far as I'm concerned, Summer Sanzang's a swimsuit servant. Got that. Good. As for their vehicle, its name is Kyogoku and Bailong. Okay, so it's not the same sort of machine as the other vehicles here, but hey, these horses still seem like pretty strong spirits, so I decided to allow it.
Here it is.
Our next team is Satisfaction HTE. Its driver Helena Blavatsky. This is it. We're going to have so much fun. This vehicle's name is Kumada Wayland Thunderdome. And it looks like they've given a technical breakdown that nobody asked for. Let's see. Apparently this is an ingenious design created by certified geniuses that takes Miss Blavatsky's racing. Kumada Wayland ingeniously pairs it with a DC-AC Thunderdome to provide genius-level support.
It's an AC-DC Thunderdome. No, she had it right, the DC-AC the first time.
This team isn't going to implode, is it? I spent a lot of money on this race, so you'd all better finish it. Don't worry, Star. If worse comes to worse, I'll just race in my Kumada wheel.
After all the trouble we went through.
Okay, next we have, just me, or does that look more like a rocket than a car? This team's name is Killer Demon Kingdom the 10th Heaven. Their vehicle, Demon Kingdom the V6 Heaven. It's a highly unorthodox vehicle, but then it's a highly unorthodox team with Oda Nobunaga as a driver. And that's me. Oh yeah, are you seeing this, Okita? Bet you never expected to lose so massively to Samanobu, did you? Double piece! From the engine looks to be in peak condition. Huh, it's gonna be out for blood tonight. I get the feeling the driver and assistant rules are switched here, but I'll allow it. Well, more than I'm just gonna let those two do their own thing and be done with it. Now, our final entry. Their team name, Desert Beauty. Their vehicle name, the Pharaoh Legend. Alright, which one of you said those names are overselling it? I'll pass judgment on you myself. No, I won't. I only know I don't live up to those names. I thought I should at least make it sound like I have confidence in myself. As I thought that doing so might help me to mentally overcome the things Pharaoh Ozymandias said I was lacking, but... I don't believe anyone said anything of the sort. Also, we have yet to even begin the race. Isn't it a bit early to be hiding away like that, Nito? Then again, the purpose of that outfit is to prevent death from heat stroke on our perilous journey. Then you should be commended. Perhaps I should wear one myself, since I don't want to die. Don't do that. It defeats the whole purpose of a swimsuit event. Will nobody think of the fans? Of course, having said that, I can't really deny that this race holds peril after peril for our teams. So word of advice to all you racers, be careful not to die out there. Okay, now that we've all met all the teams, I think it's time we got this party started. All racers on your marks. Okay, I've got the flag and I'm sitting in position now. Then... Senpai, that's the signal. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay, there's a button for the lights. Here it goes. Two, one, go.
And we're off! The Extra Cup Singularity Cannonball Run is underway! It started! It really started! Look at everyone go! The first one out the gate is... Cars, horses, lol. As the kids say, this is why I chose this woman as my partner. These days, it's all about air, no space travel. Why drive when you can fly? This is how Oda Nobunaga, the Demon King of the Sixth Heaven, rolls. You obsolete heroic spirit can all be relegated to historical footnotes. My path is the superstardom. Now, it is now all but inevitable. Elevation angle, check. Igniting rocket boosters, main engine, full throttle. Output levels look good. We could fly to the other side of the galaxy if we wanted to. Here goes. Autonium blast off!
Oh jeez.
What just happened? I guess she didn't treat the rules, huh? This is a race, no flying permitted. Catching some air off the ramps is one thing, but just flying around like that is against the rules. If I see any of you try that again, I'll shoot you down with the mana immediately, so watch yourselves. I see. Well, in that case, I suppose it can't be helped. Looks like this is already shaping up to be a highly fought race. I wonder if everyone will make it to the finish line okay. And what's more, which team will be the winner?
The winner is the one I decide, right? There she is, Maisha Rider. Currently not necessarily mine until the race is over.
ライダーイシュタル、ここに参上っと。今回は特別大サービスで協力してあげるわ。お互いギブアンドテイクってことで。
Yeah, I know about limited time servants. I won't let her just be a limited time servant. But what sucks though is the fact that she's, as it's stated, a rider. I do have rider cards, but I don't want to use them on Easter. Increase amount of junk parts, titanium plate, and magic wheel per drop by 2, event only. She has a buff that's only useful in the event. That kind of sucks. Hey, we get some gas in this one. Okay, well, Well, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one, where each toy rider may very well be maxed out. I do not want you. I don't entirely know if I'm going to actually truly level up all the way, if at all. Because, I mean, if we look at the rider cards I have currently, they're all in my support second inventory. So yeah, you should know why I have so many rider cards. In fact, I'll just go show them right now. Let's see, second archive. Right here. Answer cards, and here we go. Rider. All of these cards specifically for one kind of servant that I will most likely not get anyways. And we have some casters as well, but as y'all know, we didn't get no Nero. So you know what? Let's bring out these caster cards and use them on Rider Ishtar. Might as well. Alright, she's level 38. That's about all I can do. Let's check the shop real quick. So, play event quests, gather event items, certain servants in your party to get an event item drop bonus, equip the CEs, and exchange items. So, Tyrannical Shooting Star, cheering points. First. Oh. So. Oh, so these are the current, places. Wait. How did the Killer Demon King of the 10th Heaven get shot out of the sky, and yet still be in front of the Prefect of Public Decency and Monk Sunzong? Kind of doesn't make any sense, really. Okay, items. This is what I wanted. I won't forget to pay. So we can get these craft essences, which increase the amount of junk parts, titanium plate, and magic wheels per drop by 1. A really nice looking craft essence. Golden reeds, ascension materials. So this is what I need for Ishtar's ascension. Okay. Gotta get those. Buster, octanes, arts nitro, and quick oil. Experience cards, black beast greased. Some more mysterious divine wine. There's a decent amount of stuff here. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, see you later.